Hi, sexies. Happy new month. Happy June 1st. It's been a long 2 months, and that has been due to school and life just being extremely overwhelming with exams and life just lifing. But exams are practically over for me, and I'm so ready to get back into content creating. It's something that I find I do enjoy a lot, and I really hope to perfect my craft the more I do it, or at least improve every time I put out a video. Without further ado, let's get into the topic of today's video. Hi guys, and welcome to my bathroom. I believe this is the first time you will be seeing this space, so new room unlocked, I guess. In this little corner here, I have some skincare products arranged in a really pretty fashion. Let me start off by saying that this is not how it usually looks. I did clear out a bunch of other products from this corner that I won't be using in this video, just to make it appear a little less cluttered and also make it easier to keep track of what products I will actually be using. Okay, so let's start from the very top of my skincare routine. What is the first thing I do to prepare my skin for every other product that's going to go on it? So, as some of y'all may know, I have really dry skin, and I've been to a dermatologist and he diagnosed it as psoriasis. And basically, how this affects me is that my scalp produces dandruff like flakes, and the skin around my eyebrows, nose, and ears also flakes really bad sometimes. To combat the flaking on my face, the dermatologist recommended that I use La Roche-Posay Gentle Foaming Moisturizing Wash and their Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream, both of which are over $150 in Pennywise. Crazy, I know. But nonetheless, I buy it, I use it, and it really does help to control the flaking in those three areas. So it is a cost that I'm willing to pay to not have my skin be dry, itchy, and burning. But for me, I don't feel like I've cleaned my skin if I haven't used something that's slightly abrasive and exfoliating, and something that lathers. And this Gentle Foaming Moisturizing Wash doesn't lather and it's not abrasive at all. So before I go in with that, I use really any other brand of face wash. But recently I've been using St. Ives, and this has exfoliating beads in it, which really makes me feel like I've cleaned my skin. And once I've used the St. Ives, I then go in with the La Roche-Posay. Okay, so I'm out the shower now. What's the next step? I was introduced to this brand of skincare called BioBalance. They were giving out sample size products in Superfarm one time that I went to with my mom, and I stopped by, got a booklet, got some free sample sizes and tried them out. And since then, I've adopted a regimen from their regimen guide, and this regimen is to visibly reduce dark spots. I only bought 2 out of the 4 products on the line because one of them was an SPF, which I've already been using SPF, so I didn't feel the need to buy a more expensive SPF just because, it's part of the BioBalance regimen. No. And the other was a facial whitening cream, and I'm always very nervous to use anything with whitening in the title on my skin, so I just didn't buy it. I bought the 2 serums from the regimen. First is glycolic acid 8% and the second is Lumiskin 4%. The glycolic acid is for nighttime application only, whereas the Lumiskin can be used both day and nighttime, but I tend to typically only use it at night unless I feel like I just want an extra layer of product on my skin throughout the day. If my skin is feeling extra dry, then I would also use it in the morning. The third serum that I've been using is a random pickup, and it's by the brand Joy. It's a collagen plus night repair serum, and like I said, it was a really random pickup, so it's not a part of any regimen guide or anything like that. I just saw it and it was at an affordable price, so I just decided, let me buy it and try it. I have really found that it gives my skin a nice glow, and well, I'm young, so I don't really think that I'm lacking collagen in my skin, so I can't really speak on the effectiveness of it in that regard. I know it's something that older people tend to use, and I really can't say if it has had any effect on my skin like that, but I've used it and I like it. Will I be buying it again? No, because like I said, I don't think it's a product that I need. I bought it and I tried it once, and I think that was enough. As for the glycolic acid, it's supposed to treat hyperpigmentation, which I have around my eyebrows and on my nose. It's supposed to even skin tone, brighten and smoothen complexion, and make pores appear smaller. And I can't say that it has evened out my skin tone. I do still have hyperpigmentation on my nose, but it's a lot better than it was before I started using the serum. The Lumi Skin is also best for treating hyperpigmentation, and it's supposed to fade sunspots, age spots, acne marks, and improve skin radiance. I don't have acne. I usually only break out around that time of the month, so I can't speak on its effectiveness on acne marks nor on age spots because, once again, I'm young. But as for the hyperpigmentation, it has improved, and I would say that the Lumi Skin glycolic acid combo really does its job. Before I move on to moisturizer, I would like to say that the last time I went to Pennywise, which could have been about 2 or 3 days ago, I did not get the Lumi Skin serum because they simply did not have it. I was really heartbroken about that, but I did get the glycolic acid, and I picked up a niacinamide serum simply because it was only $30, which is cheaper than the $67 Lumi Skin. And I know that niacinamide is also supposed to help with hyperpigmentation, so I said, as a temporary replacement, kind of substitute, or even permanent replacement, because hey, $37 cheaper, I would just buy it and try it to substitute for the Lumi Skin. I also picked up this caffeine serum as well because it was only $20 and it looked cute. That's literally the only explanation I have. It says that it's energizing and can be used both morning and night, and it's for tired, stressed out skin, which is the state of my skin right now. So hopefully I have good feedback to give on these two products sometime in the future. Now on to my moisturizers. I said moisturizers plural because while I do use my dermatologist recommended La Roche-Posay Triple Repair Moisturizer, I have found that once I have a really good wash, the moisturizer I use doesn't really matter, and I can use cheaper products such as Simple or Himalaya or really anything. I sort of went to a small business fair about a month ago and picked up this vitamin C facial moisturizer from the Eco Truffles brand, and it says it reduces blemishes and dark marks as well as brightens skin tone. I really can't tell you guys if it does any of that because the other products that I had already been using prior to this had been doing a pretty good job at that same thing. So I can't tell if this has helped, but I do find that it smells really good and it's a lightweight moisturizer. So I could put it on days when it's like humid and I don't particularly feel like having the heavy triple repair moisturizing cream on my face. So now for SPF. It's super important to wear sunblock at all times when you are outside of your house. Like, you can literally look it up on YouTube, guys, and see comparisons between skin that has not been protected by sunblock and skin that has. Use your sunblock, guys, please. So I have a little hack for remembering to put on your sunblock because I tend to forget small things like that, little details and so on, unless I put a reminder in my phone. I find that something as simple as putting on sunblock is something I could forget, especially in a rush, you know. So I have started mixing it into my moisturizers. What I do is I would buy a cheap sunblock. The one I've been buying recently is from the brand Joy. And I just squeeze it into my moisturizer, mix it up, and boom. That way my moisturizer already has SPF in it when I put it on. And I typically buy a SPF 25, but if you want a higher SPF, like SPF 50 and so on, go right ahead. I just tend to go with 25 for like everyday use. But my sunblock, like my actual proper expensive sunblock that I buy to wear when I'm going on the beach and that kind of stuff, that would be of a higher SPF. But I feel like for daily use, when you're already moisturizing your skin with so many other things, I just stick with a SPF 25. Last but not least in my skincare routine is a product that I don't use every day, nor every other day, nor once a week. The name of it is Hello Clean, and it's by the brand BioBalance. It's a cleansing balm and it removes makeup. I'm a big fan of makeup removing wipes because I find that, you just rub and everything comes off, and I tend to clean my face with a whole one wipe. This was one of the sample products that I got the time that I went into Superfarm, and I found that it worked really well for me. It's a hard balm and it comes with a little scoop. Once you scoop it out and you start rubbing it into your skin, it kind of softens and turns into a cream type consistency. And in my opinion, it melts your makeup off. Like, you look super scary if you look at yourself in the mirror because everything just melts and kind of comes together and looks really weird. But after that, you just rinse it off and that's it. For me, I rub it into my face like 5 minutes before I go into the shower. And I wash it off in the shower, wash my face one time with my St. Ives and my La Roche-Posay, and I'm clean. And I wouldn't say it's more effective than makeup wipes or any other form of makeup remover. I just think it's a fun product to use, and I don't remember it being that expensive, so that's a win-win in my book. It's not expensive and it's a fun product to use. Like, what more do you want? So yeah guys, that's my full summer 2023 skincare routine. If you guys purchase any of these products and you try them, feel free to let me know your thoughts, your opinions, and if you guys want any other sort of information about my skin and the products mentioned in this video that you feel that I haven't mentioned, you can also feel completely free to message me and ask me. I love when you guys ask me questions. I love helping out you guys, and I really hope that you guys love this video. Okay, bye!